In the west of India, a wildlife SOS rescue team is responding to an unusual call from a concerned farmer.
We just had a call about a crocodile down a well.
Wow.
I know it is freaky weird, right? But that's India for you.
The crocodile situation in Vadodara is extreme. We've got this big, bustling city, and right through it, a crocodile-infested river. And then during the monsoon rains, the waters rise. So the crocodiles literally come into the streets, into the villages. And you've got crocodiles and people living on top of each other. Have you guys done many crocodile rescues in wells before?
You know what? It's quite unusual, isn't it?
Yes. It sounds like the beginning of a joke, how to get the crocodile out of the well, but we're about to find that out.
This is it.
Oh yeah, the road ends here.
Ravindra,
Yeah, I am Ravindra Patel.
you're the one who called us.
Yeah,
Is this where the crocodile is?
yeah.
That's really high. It's much bigger and much deeper than I was thinking. This is like an abyss. I have a little funny thing with heights. Literally, I feel nauseous.
There's no signs of any crocodile.
So we have taken some photos and videos.
Can you show me?
Yeah.
Take a look at that.
Oh, yeah, there is. But he's not a full-grown adult. He's a juvenile.
That looks like a meter, no?
I'm saying 4 feet.
तो ये मगर इधर कैसे पहुंचा? The monsoon flooded this entire area, and that's how the crocodile ended up at the bottom of the well. It's been living here since. And if you don't remove it, it's going to be trapped down there forever.
As soon as he gets bigger, he's not going to survive anymore. So he's got to go back to the wild.
The problem is that we do have water down there, and we don't know how deep the water is. It could be 2 feet to 10 feet. Let's get a net, ropes, harness, lights. Let's go get the gear and come back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back at the Wildlife SOS Sanctuary,
Hello, Wildlife SOS. How can I help?
an urgent calls come in from a worried member of the public.
Please do not approach the monkey.
A monkey has been attacked in one of Agra's busy neighborhoods.
I'm just sending my rescue team.
We got a call, there is an injured monkey. Yeah, it's bleeding.
Why is it bleeding? Do you know?
Dogs were trying to attack him.
That sounds like it could be really bad.
Yeah, it could be.
All right, well, we better get there fast. We are upsetting the natural balance of things because they don't have good garbage disposal systems. Thousands of monkeys and feral dogs live in Indian cities. What happens is that you have a lot of competition over food, and it can lead to a lot of aggression between monkeys and dogs. So, Baji, do you know where it is?
I really don't know, but we can ask the caller.
Hopefully it's in this area, because they do have a habit of getting away from us.
Yeah, that is the issue.
So this gentleman saved him from the dogs.
कहाँ पर है बंदर?
बंदर इसमें बैठा था, इससे ऊपर चल के उधर पहुंच गया.
Oh, he has just started moving because people had disturbed him.
Yeah.
And he had gone onto the wall and moved onto that building. We have to move very carefully, otherwise he's going to run away.
There he goes.
Hatam, we need to go up.
This got complicated fast. Monkeys are never easy, and today is no exception. He's fast. Oh my God. He doesn't have any hands. He's climbing up this old apartment building. He just has stumps. The most likely way that he lost his arms was grabbing onto an electrical wire. I think we're gonna have to just get this done, because he's gonna keep moving away.
I'm just worried he should not jump over the building.
We're gonna try and catch him. The problem is, if this monkey gets too nervous and panics, he's gonna jump right off the building and he'll jump to his death.
It is a little difficult situation now we are into.
Yeah, this is not ideal.
So AZ, you and Hatam can be here. I'm going to go up.
Hatem and I are staying one level below so that if the monkey jumps down one level, we'll be ready for him. I can see him, I can see him. Well, I see blood all over this monkey. We're gonna have to rush him to the hospital because he's bleeding pretty profusely.
Aaj, le. Aaja, खाना खा लो. ले. ले. खा लो. कुछ नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कुछ नहीं, कुछ नहीं, खा लो. ले, ले, नहीं, नहीं. So, oh, he started. ले.
I think he's gonna jump.
उधर से कुछ डंडा दिखा रहे, कुछ उतरा मत. आतम, नहीं डालना है.
Wait.
Yeah, okay, stay calm. He's actually moving towards you now. He doesn't know which way to go. You have a chance to get in there now.
कुछ नहीं.
Yes! Okay, he's got him.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं. You need to come up with the cage.
Okay, he's in the net. We've got the cage.
नहीं. Come up. नहीं. Okay. नहीं, एक मिनट. Okay, can you open it later? Slowly, don't get bitten. Okay, close.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, he's in horrible shape.
Yeah, he has very
Savaged by dogs.
He has very bad dog bite. It is bleeding. We may have to carry him fast to the
Okay,
center.
let's get him to the hospital.
Yeah.
That was crazy. There was a second there where I totally thought he was going to jump right off that building. It looks like he's been bitten in the armpit here. He's got really big vessels there. Baiju, he's actively bleeding out of his neck here.
Yeah. We should put on our siren and get there
Right.
fast.
In the west of India, the Wildlife SOS team is preparing to descend the well.
I'm worried about the safety of the people we send down there to find this croc. It's trapped, it might feel defensive and snap at someone.
The worst thing that could happen is that we've underestimated the size of this croc. All we can see is like dark, murky water. There could be a man-eater down there. We have no idea what we're dealing with.
This is a very critical mission. When you go down there, make sure that you find the crocodile. Second, you have to find out what the depth of the water is. But you have to be very careful. We cannot take any chances here. First sign of danger, you just say pull, and we'll pull you guys out. Good luck. Okay.
So we want to make sure that when the guys go down to climb, it's going to be really, really sturdy. I'm going to use this anchor point to lower the guys down the well. Here we go. You can kneel down now and climb over the edge. Okay, go ahead.
Gently, keep going,
So tell me when he's 1/3, please.
keep going. He's 1/3.
Stop there.
Okay, Wasim, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Going over now.
Careful.
Okay, okay, Kartik, I'm over red line.
Yeah, hold, stop.
This makes me nervous because really I'm looking out for 2 people here, 1 in each rope. So it's quite a responsibility.
Both of you are going to start going down gently. Go slowly. Slow, guys. Okay,
Fine.
Mitesh has reached the bottom.
Okay.
And this is very, very dangerous. It's a very confined space. The crocodile could actually leap out of the water and easily snap at any of their feet. Do you see anything? If you see anything, if you spot anything, let us know immediately. Okay, Wasim, a little bit more.
Those guys are right at the water's edge, right in the strike zone.
What is that? Wo kya hai? We can see some bubbles down there.
Is that the crocodile moving or what is that?
Yeah, hold.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The Wildlife SOS team is descending a 60-foot deep well
We got you.
to rescue a stranded crocodile hiding beneath the surface.
Wasim has hit the bottom.
Okay.
So where is this crocodile? Look at every crack, every little crevice in there. This is a very dangerous situation. We've got to be extremely careful and get these people out alive. Can you see anything? Yeah. So what do you see in there, Wasim? Oh my God, that looks like a pigeon chick. It's the main source of the protein for the crocodile because there's no signs of any crocodile.
The water, we don't know how deep it is, can't see through it, it's too dark.
We'll have to come up with the strategy of getting this water out before we can find the crocodile. Okay, listen guys, we are going to bring the bamboo stick, which is measured up to 12 or 13 feet. Guys, watch out. We're sending this bamboo down. Okay, lowering it. Lowering it. Okay. We've marked off every foot on that from 1.5 feet onwards. Start with your end, Wasim. Push it down and see. Okay? Oh my God.
It keeps on going.
It's about 10 feet. 10 feet deep?
Oh my gosh.
It is 10 feet deep.
Oh.
This is a huge problem. That is not what we expected. We were told it's 2.5 feet, possibly. So we now probably have to get a generator, a pump, and pump out some of this water and capture the croc. Pull them out and then get the pump.
Yeah. Okay, Wasim first. Let's get you out of there. Okay, let's pull.
Keep pulling. We're almost at the top.
We got you.
Okay, excellent.
Oh man, well done, well done.
Thank you.
Good job. Fantastic.
Now for Mitesh.
How are you feeling down there?
Oh yeah, it's suffocating down there because it's a closed space.
Yeah.
Difficult to breathe in there. If you stay there for too long, your head starts spinning.
A lot of people would say this is a lot of effort to go to for one crocodile, but I say no pain, no gain. You know, if you want to help that animal, do what's required to make it happen. Thank you. Big hand to Mitesh.
We brought a pump in, and the idea is just to drain the water down, and overnight, hopefully in the morning, there's going to be a crocodile down there waiting for us. Lower, lower, go. In.
Can you feel it? There it is. Let's come back in the morning.
Back in Agra, the Wildlife SOS team arrives at the animal hospital with a critically injured monkey.
Hello, doctor.
It is very, very difficult condition. Just bleeding because dogs bit him very badly.
I'm really worried. Stopping the bleeding is definitely our first priority.
We'll use the hemosepticum injection so that it will minimize the bleeding.
Okay. We're gonna put a little hemostatic drug on the wound on his neck, close off the blood vessels, and try and stop the bleeding. He's too awake to be handled safely, so we're gonna have to sedate him, and then we can do a proper physical exam. It's been 3 minutes since injection, and now he's down.
You want to take out this?
Yeah.
He's got some big open wounds. Looks like the bleeding from his neck has stopped, but he's lost quite a lot of blood. I'm fearing we're gonna find some pretty extensive injuries. So he's been ripped open here by the dogs. Actually, it's good. They missed the brachial plexus, which is full of very important nerves.
Since it's a dog bite and wound, it's not advisable to do the suture, is it?
That's correct. These are dog bites, and they're so full of bacteria that if you suture it closed, you basically keep the infection in there. So we're doing an iodine scrub. We're cleaning this extremely well. We're gonna have to clean out all the puncture wounds or he is gonna go septic. And that's basically like a bacterial injection. You get that tooth going all the way down in there, and it's just injecting bad bacteria into that area really deep down. The more you clean, the more problems you see. You get 2 teeth marks right there. 1, 2. That's where they just grabbed hold of them right there. We need to get the bacteria out of there, otherwise it's gonna fester and kill him eventually. So I've gotta get that really, really clean. I think that's good.
So now it is completely clean.
We cleaned out those wounds really well, but that could lower his temperature, so we're just going to check that, make sure he's not becoming hypothermic. 102.9, 103. He's hyperthermic. His body temperature is up at 104 Fahrenheit. If it keeps climbing up, then we're really in a critical zone. He's failing to regulate his body temperature, which basically means like a full system shutdown. With really high temperatures like that, you can cook your brain. He's burning up, it's not good. He's really burning up.
Get the ice packs.
Yeah, ice packs. Put it between his legs. Cool him down. That's okay? Do you want me to prepare sub-Q fluids?
Yeah, get the bottle.
So a butterfly catheter, 60 ml syringe. This is life-threatening. The temperature is the main concern actually at the moment. He's burning up. Yeah, sure, okay. So we're gonna do everything we can to cool him off. There we go. There you go. Dr. Raja is gonna put an intravenous line in. We're gonna run cold fluids into him. 101.4. I think what we're doing is working.
Yeah, he's becoming cooler.
So we've come down 2 degrees. He's gonna be okay. Is it very difficult for you to see things like this every day?
It's emotional torture to us. Place for animals are getting thinner and thinner, where they can't survive now anywhere.
We're just blowing up the ecosystem.
Everything.
Some things are shooting up, some things are going down, and this sort of thing is the result. One of the best things that we can do to help him maintain his body temperature is actually to reverse the anesthesia. When he's under anesthesia, you're kind of suppressing all of those life functions.
We have to just put him into the cage. We don't want any other struggling with him or giving stress to him. When he wake up, he should be in the cage.
Poor guy.
Okay.
I feel really bad. I didn't realize how overheated he was.
It's sad.
He's struggling, he's recovering slowly. The most dangerous part of anesthesia is the recovery. If you're gonna lose an animal under anesthesia, often it's on recovery phase when you think that you're actually out of the woods. He's not waking up like expected.
I'm a little concerned about him now. We'll see, I don't know exactly what is going to happen to him. It's really sad.
A normal healthy animal would have been sitting up 25 minutes ago. Maybe we didn't act fast enough.
At the Wildlife SOS Animal Hospital, a monkey savaged by feral dogs has survived surgery, but is now fighting to recover from the anesthesia.
He's not recovering normally.
It's really sad. We shouldn't be feeling bad because we have tried our level best.
He's waking up.
Wow.
Okay, good.
Oh God. It is very, very nice.
Good job, everyone. Yeah. Good. Are we?
High five, Raja. High five.
High five.
It's a great, great job.
Good job, you guys. I'm feeling really relieved because I was feeling really guilty that we hadn't acted fast enough and that he might pass away.
We shouldn't be. We are always doing our best for the animal. Sometimes it depends on fate as well.
I mean, he lost his arms probably due to electrocution at some point. Then he couldn't move away from a pack of dogs fast enough. He climbed 4 stories to get away from us in the heat. He developed a really severe fever as a result of it. You know, he's a big, strong boy and he wants to live. Thank you, Dr. Raja.
Thank you. Thanks for your timely help.
Thank you so much. When he started to move around and sit up, that was such a relief. Out in the city is a bit risky for him because he can't climb very fast and he doesn't have hands. So we're gonna give him a home here at the sanctuary. he'll be safe here. He'll make some friends here.
Having pumped the well overnight, the Wildlife SOS team is back to check the water level and hopes to find the stranded juvenile croc.
Oh, wow. That's excellent.
Oh, whoa.
I can see the crocodile. There it is, yes.
Oh, was it in the water?
Yes,
Ah,
right
yeah.
there.
So we finally got eyes on the croc. All we can see is his head. It's looks to be this size, maybe, but boy, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this.
It worked. And I have a case of crocodile flu, and I've lost my voice. But it's worth it if you can find the crocodile.
Ready?
Now we can actually send our team down and bring the crocodile up.
Come over the edge now.
Leading the rescue team is expert crocodile wrangler Mr. Raj.
The wall is not good. There is some hole inside the bricks, some gaps. So if any emergency, pull up, okay?
Can you guys move to the side? Because Mr. Raj is coming down. Feet down, walk against the wall. Okay, we're over. Walk down the wall. Yeah, you're good? Okay, fine. Halfway there. Good. You okay?
Oh, yep.
2/3 of the way there. Okay, almost there?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? There's all this debris, branches, trees, maybe thick, sticky mud. So we're gonna have to be really careful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. We got you. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Woo! That was a close one. And if he wasn't attached to this rope, he would have fallen back into the water. You okay, Mr. Raj?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, now we got all 3 men down there safely. Each one's gonna get a catch pole, something to catch the crocodile with, at the same time a defensive weapon in case the crocodile decides to have a go at him. Mr. Raj, what are you seeing?
Nothing. Right now, nothing. He's hiding.
Being an ambush predator, crocodiles can stay underwater for long periods of time. They sit still, you don't know they're there, but by the time you do, it's too late. Whoa, careful, careful, careful.
Hold.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep tight, keep tight. Keep tight, keep tight. The mud is too thick and there's too many branches. It's too dangerous. Ramesh is taking his shoes off now. Better grip. Must be so slippery down there. There it is. Where's the crocodile?
Hiding in the branches.
So it's almost underneath Ramesh?
Yes.
This is an extremely critical situation. Crocodiles have the strongest jaws in the world, and once they clamp on, it's almost impossible to get them off.
All right, let's do this, boys.
Use the pole and stir up the bottom.
I'm trying to disturb him.
He's doing the death roll now. He's trying to bite the catch pole. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Oh, wait.
The Wildlife SOS team is struggling to restrain a cornered crocodile.
Oh, wait.
Croc is fighting.
Okay, very automatic.
Spin and go underneath the branches. Croc is looking pretty tired now. We got it.
We have trapped and we have caught a crocodile. So we have now removing from the water.
He's a juvenile, he's young. We've managed to get it out of the water. We've covered its eyes so the croc is a little bit disoriented. The plan is to get control of that mouth, the dangerous part. Crocodiles have some of the greatest bite strength of any animal measured. And any bigger, you're talking dinosaurs. Here we go. Careful, careful, careful. We got it. Well done. So Raj has that bottom yellow rope. He's gonna pull against it, keeping the crocodile off the wall so we don't injure on the way up. Nice and slow. Keep on going, keep on going. That's good. Thank you, Mr. Raj. We got it. We got it. Woo! This is great. He's in pretty good body condition. He could be a little bit stunted in growth, is a possibility if he's only been on pigeons for the last few years. But if he's only 4 or 5 years old, he looks good.
That makes me so happy. This animal is finally safe. It's been a very stressful couple of days, but now that the crocodile is out here, I am hugely relieved because this animal can now go back to where it belongs.
Back at the Wildlife SOS Sanctuary, volunteer vet Dr. Hezi Anholt is helping to revamp the animal enclosures.
It doesn't look like vet work, but actually having a really good understanding of animal husbandry is really important for wildlife vets, especially if you want to manage a sanctuary. Oh, it looks like an animal intake. What are these?
These are jackal pups.
Golden jackal?
Yeah, he rescued from a nearby village.
Jackals are a medium-sized dog-like animal that are distantly related to gray wolves. They hunt and scavenge after dark, and they play an important role in the ecosystem. In areas where there's agricultural land, they're really important for rodent control. So you couldn't find parents?
No, parents was not there.
Yeah.
No, so that's why he brought them here.
And these guys are really young, probably only 3 weeks old. They would have died without their mom. Let's go check how these guys are doing. Thanks so much. I gotta wash the paint off my hands here.
Let's check it whether they are okay.
The main concern would be that they're dehydrated, but
Yeah.
actually, she's got a very moist nose and bright eyes.
Yeah, it's nice and moist.
Well, that's great. Then maybe we got there just sort of in time. Should we try and get a few calories into these guys?
Yeah.
If you can't get a baby animal on milk within 24 hours, you're in a life or death situation. They get dehydrated and they get low blood sugar incredibly quickly. For the first weeks, young jackal pups actually stay in the den, and the mother goes out and hunts for them. But mom is not around here, and I know these guys need to eat something. This is definitely a two-person job. They've found a safe spot. And they're gonna stay there till their mommy comes and gets them. All right, cutie pies. I apologize. We want this milk to be exactly the right temperature, and that'll help convince them to drink it. Because this is gonna taste different than their mother's milk. What's this? Is that food? Are you gonna eat it? This is the small female. I am concerned she's definitely underweight. She's the one who actually needs the sugar the most. Do you want to try with the syringe? Not too fast. Oh, wow, that's awesome. She's almost latching on. That's definitely what we want. Great. God, puppies are messy. Karam, I'm having trouble getting these guys to drink the milk. They're really not recognizing it as food. It doesn't taste like jackal milk. It's not exactly the right consistency. You know, it's a china plate. It's not natural. They're used to being in a den in a really dark environment, so I'm making some corners in the blanket so they have somewhere to hide so they feel like they're safe. They're much more comfortable when there's something above them. There we go. Good puppy. So as each of them get enough to eat, we're gonna put them one by one back in the basket. Nice. Excellent. That is what we want. I can tell they're not super fan of the flavor and the texture, but they are drinking it, and that is the main thing. No, you all done? The plan for tonight is to try and reunite these puppies with a mom. Thanks, Kareem. Look for a den, find a suitable place to put these guys, and hopefully arrange a reunion.
In the west of India, the Wildlife SOS team is looking at a potential release site for the rescued crocodile.
Lots of crocs down there.
Oh my God, there's almost a dozen of them. See some big fellas up there. This river, it's unique because it kind of goes through the city. It's a fascinating landscape because people live cheek to jowl by these crocodiles, right? It's shocking.
I'm noticing a lot of dogs here. Look at that.
That's probably what they're feeding on.
There's a dog coming near the crocs now. He has no idea who he's walking into. He's literally surrounded by crocs. If you get within a body length distance of a croc, they can launch and have you in a second. And now the dog's turned around and got the better of it.
You know, this can be a potential spot to possibly release. Let's go take a closer look.
Look at that sign.
It says, beware of getting down into the river because it has nests of crocodiles and you will be in mortal danger. This is not advice for everyone, but we have to find a release site.
We're gonna have to be careful.
We're kind of walking into the danger zone over here. We watch the water constantly.
Here's a jawbone of an animal. This is one that didn't make it. This is nesting season. They're going to be really defensive if we come across a nest. I'm seeing a lot of crocs here.
So we'll have to be really quiet so they don't. I bet there are dens all along the bank of the river. I wonder if that's a den. Hang on. The den is right there. Oh. I'm so happy to see this den. It shows they're thriving.
This is a real privilege, but at the same time, you know, I'm a little bit scared.
There's the mother. Oh.
There's the mom. She's right at the water's edge. She's looking at us. I think we're on top of her den right here.
Yeah. She's protecting the den.
That must mean that there's crocodiles. They come up right up here where we are. If we get much closer, she's gonna have a go at us. It's not gonna be a bluff charge. She's gonna come at us for real.
We gotta be careful.
Oh God, take a look. Oh. There's the den right there.
In the west of India, Paul and Kartik have found themselves between a mother crocodile and her den.
There's the den right there.
Right behind us.
When I saw that den, my heart was racing. The reality set in that this is real.
I think it's probably best to get out of here.
Yeah. Woo! That was a close one.
Finding those dens in the riverbank was exhilarating. It is a great piece of news that these crocodiles are breeding. There's such a healthy population in this river. It's amazing.
All seem to be in really good body condition. They're not fighting over food. They seem to be happy.
I think this is a good place to release the crocodile back where it belongs.
In the north of India, a Wildlife SOS team is heading to a remote village to reunite the jackal puppies with their missing mother.
The place that we're headed is a farming area. Their mom is out there. She's super distressed. She'll be looking for them. I mean, it would be fantastic if we could find a den.
Yeah, they need the mother.
I really hope we can make this work. We have to try. So do we have the exact location where they were?
यही जगह पे मिला था.
हाँ, यही जगह मिला था.
Okay, this is the place where he found the pups.
So maybe we should start walking like in a spiral away from this spot and see if we can find a den.
Okay.
This is where Karanvir found the puppies, so there should be a jackal den somewhere nearby, but I don't imagine it's going to be very easy to find. Jackals are very adaptable. They can be found in short grasslands, dry, arid country. In nature, these guys would be hidden in a den, a comfortable little hole in the ground. It's going to be surrounded by leaves and grass. I feel like I'm a lot more likely to find a snake here than a jackal den. If the mother's gonna come back for her pups, it's gonna be at this time of day. So this is our window. It's not too hot. It's just around evening time. She only lost them this morning, so, I mean, if she's alive, she's gonna come back to this area. I hope we find her. Karanvir, that's amazing that you found that.
We have the pug marks here.
And in the wet dirt here, we have jackal footprints. We had rain 2 days ago. It's very possible that this den actually flooded. Maybe that's why the mother abandoned or was trying to move her pups. You think the best chance of reuniting them with their mom would be in front of the old den?
Yeah. Go back to the vehicle and we'll get the puppy here.
Hopefully once we put the pups in there, then that's it. We back off and we don't come back.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. She might be afraid to approach the pups. She might have moved on. She might have been hit by a car. I don't know. I really hope that we can get a reunion with Mom. That would be amazing. Okay, so time to place the pups. Here goes nothing. And then here's our little girl. So if we put them all in there, this is perfect. I hope they stay there.
So this is the perfect time to get the mother back. Pups are inside the den and now we can move from here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've put them back at their old den. We're gonna hang back. I'm really worried that these pups, because they're starting to get hungry, are gonna go wandering and get lost in the dark. Karanvir's doing his very best to keep track of them with the binoculars. Unfortunately, we have to do this because we absolutely have to give them a chance to get back together with their natural mother.
The Wildlife SOS team has been trying to reunite a litter of jackal pups with their missing mother. But last night's attempt has failed, and the jackals have been taken back to the sanctuary.
Last night was really disappointing. We had our fingers crossed for a reunion, but Mom didn't turn up at all. Some of the people in nearby village reported having seen some tents and thought there might have been poachers in the area. Jackals are hunted or poached in India. This is for their pelts, which are sold on the black market. But it's completely illegal under the Indian Wildlife Protection Act. There's not much hope at this point of a reunion, so these guys are gonna have to be raised here at Wildlife SOS. They're pretty opportunistic feeders. They'll scavenge. So these guys still have a good shot at living in the wild. Today, we're gonna build them an enclosure where they can have really minimal contact with people, but we're gonna check on them. They're on a strict feeding schedule, you know, insects, veggies, fruit, and we're gonna provide them a lot of that stuff in that enclosure. Over the next couple of months, we'll try and expose them to as much natural stimuli as possible. So when they're finally released, it's not this huge shock for them. Nice. Just things for them to find and smell and chew on. It's interior decorating, but for jackals. I've always been a big fan of shabby chic, which, you know, everyone knows that jackals are also fans of. These guys really need a safe place to grow up together, so I'm really hoping that they take to this den right away. Time to investigate your new dens. I'd like them to feel comfortable in here. They don't like this basket anymore, that's for sure. I'm pretty excited to see what they do. Oh, look at this. He's really exploring. Oh my goodness. He's smelling all the smells. This is awesome. All this nature, look at you. They're playing, they're falling down, they're gonna gain strength by walking around and climbing things. These jackal pups are loving this new enclosure. You can tell they are so happy to be out of that basket. This is a big day if you're a jackal pup. I think this is gonna be a really nice, safe place for them to grow up. They're already really enjoying it and they have a great chance of survival.
In the west of India, a large crowd has formed to watch the release of the rescued crocodile.
Beautiful creature.
She loves to nature or animals. Yeah. What did she say? Says juju means animal.
This is a great opportunity for us to educate the local community, because when they see that something is not a threat and they see that it's something that belongs with them and they're not terrified, then I think they'll help protect it.
We're attracting crowds. There's just people everywhere. They're really excited. Time for a release. This is the river we found earlier. There's lots of crocodiles. They're doing really well. It's as good as it can get. Where are we going, up or down?
Down, down.
Down, okay.
Down, down.
Right here, so that it'll go naturally down.
What do you think about it, Croc? No funny movements.
He is already thinking.
It's just amazing to be near such a primitive and powerful animal. These guys are the ultimate survivors. They've outlasted the dinosaurs by 65 million years. Biting it.
Can I put there?
Niche rakho. Three will release.
Okay.
Ready.
Freedom! He just disappeared under the water.
Yeah. Very smoothly, no?
Giving it its freedom, it's worth all the pain to be able to see that animal go back where he needs to be.
For the first time in years, this crocodile was able to swim freely. That was beautiful to be a part of that.